Hey everyone, my name is Will. I'm the CEO of Phonely, and today I want to walk you through the start flow block. So as a quick recap, Phonely is designed in that we have an agent. That AI agent is just like a person in that it knows that it has access to different flows. These flows are a series of tasks that can be executed on behalf of the AI agent without requiring additional assistance. So essentially, each one of these flows is a task that could be created. So we can think about it as when somebody wants to schedule an appointment, for example, then this workflow would be triggered. So the way that the start flow block works is it allows you to set the context or set the reason why Phonely should enter into this workflow. So in this situation, we've set the conditions or the trigger conditions for when somebody wants to schedule an appointment. Now, Phonely is not going to just only do it when somebody says those exact words. It's going to use artificial intelligence to figure out which one, if this is a matching condition, and if so, either confirm with the user if it's not sure, or if it knows, it's going to enter into this flow directly. And so the way that the reason this is super valuable is that it allows you to create really complicated agents that can do a variety of different things in a lot of different ways without making it feel like an IVR system that you're previously used to, where you have to go through a specific workflow to get there. So in this situation, I'm going to go over the start flow block and how it's used. So step one is going to set the trigger conditions here. So you set the conditions for when you want it to be executed. And then step two is a few other settings. So you may want to set this as the default or the first workflow. So the first thing that gets entered when you have somebody answer the call. This is useful for simple use cases. However, as soon as you create an account, you already have a base flow that's set as the first one, but you may want to change that up, switch it around, and you can do that by clicking this checkbox. Additionally, you also have the ability to make this workflow global, which it is by default, or remove the global feature from it, meaning that it can't be transferred into unless you put a transfer flow block in there. It's a little bit complicated, but essentially it prevents it from automatically jumping into this flow when it shouldn't be in there at the first place if there's some sort of transcript confusion. Additionally, if you go into the advanced settings here, so you have the ability to include the agent guidelines into this. You have the ability to include the documents as well. So these might be any information from the knowledge base, so documents or websites. By default, all of this is included. However, if you want to remove something from this specific workflow, you can do so here. You just deselect that, and then it's no longer available. The next thing you have is some additional information. This is going to be specific prompting that's applied only to this flow and not applied anywhere else. So you can add that context here. And then finally, you have the message to say is Phonely's figuring out which flow to go into, which we call the interim message. All right, that is the extent of the Phonely start flow block. If you like this video, please stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming out, and you can always find the video tutorials by clicking these little these little learn more information, and a video will pop up of me explaining how to use the product to you. Thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video, and we will see you in the next one.